For over a century, the name mafia has been synonymous with power, secrecy, and crime. But behind the sensational headlines lies a complex history rooted in culture, politics, and survival. Origins of the mafia. The origins of the Italian Mafia can be traced back to the 19th century in Sicily, an island plagued by poverty, political instability, and foreign domination. During this time, local landowners hired private militias, known as cosh, to protect their estates from bandits and enforce order. Over time, these groups evolved into criminal organizations, exploiting their influence to extort money, control, trade, and manipulate the local population. Historians believe the mafia thrived due to the lack of trust in government institutions. In the absence of reliable law enforcement, people turned to these groups for protection, often at a steep price. By the late 1800s, the mafia had become deeply entrenched in Sicilian society. The structure of power. The mafia operates through a strict hierarchical structure, often referred to as a family. At its head is the boss, who commands absolute authority, followed by the underboss and various capos. Below them are the soldiers, who carry out orders, and the associates, individuals outside the organization who assist in criminal activities. Secrecy is the cornerstone of the mafia's operations. Members swear an oath of loyalty, known as which demands complete silence about the organization's activities. Breaking this code is punishable by death, a grim reminder of the mafia's iron grip on its members. Expansion beyond Sicily. While the mafia originated in Sicily, its influence soon spread beyond the island. The post-World War II era saw waves of Italian immigration to countries like the United States, where the mafia established new roots. Cities such as New York and Chicago became hotbeds of organized crime, giving rise to infamous figures like Al Capone and Lucky Luciano. Back in Italy, the mafia diversified its operations, infiltrating legitimate businesses, construction, and even politics. Groups like Cosa, Nostra, Camorra, and 'Ndrangheta expanded their reach, making billions through drug trafficking, extortion, and money laundering. A war against crime. The mafia's reign of terror reached its peak in the 1980s and 1990s, marked by brutal assassinations of judges, politicians, and journalists. One of the darkest chapters was the murder of anti-mafia prosecutors Giovanni Falcone and Paolo Borsellino in 1992. Their deaths shocked the nation and sparked public outrage, leading to a renewed crackdown on organized crime. Under the leadership of courageous officials and judges, Italy launched a massive campaign against the mafia. High-profile arrests, asset seizures, and defections from within the ranks weakened the organization significantly. Today, while the mafia still exists, its power has diminished compared to its heyday. Legacy and modern-day influence. Despite efforts to dismantle it, the mafia continues to cast a long shadow over Italy and beyond. Its legacy is a mix of fear, folklore, and fascination. Movies like The Godfather have romanticized the mafia, but the reality is far darker, a world of violence, corruption, and suffering. Efforts to combat the mafia also highlight stories of hope and resilience. Anti-mafia activists, educators, and ordinary citizens are working tirelessly to reclaim communities from criminal influence. By promoting transparency, education, and economic opportunities, they aim to break the cycle of fear and dependency that allowed the mafia to thrive. Conclusion: the Italian Mafia remains one of the most enduring symbols of organized crime. The story is not just about criminals and victims, it's about power, survival, and the human condition. As Italy moves forward, the fight against the mafia serves as a reminder of the importance of justice, accountability, and unity in building a better future.